Hello, marhaba. My name is Wafa Zoghbor and I'm from the United Arab Emirates. I completed my PhD in Applied Linguistics and TESOL from the University of Leicester, and my supervisor was Dr. Pamela Rogerson-Revelle.
Hello, my name is Bassem Alkassem. I live in Kuwait. I have lived here for nearly 20 years of my life, of which I spent over 11 years teaching in higher education. I graduated in 2010 from Leicester University with an MA in TESOL and Applied Linguistics. I have been working at Box Hill College, Kuwait as a faculty member since 2011.
My name is Nathaniel Owen, and I attended the University of Leicester between 2010 and 2015. When I arrived, I undertook a master's degree in applied linguistics, specialising in language testing and assessment. For my dissertation, I examined the Pearson test of English and its suitability as an exit test for a course of academic English. Once I completed my master's degree, I stayed and undertook doctoral studies.
Hello, my name is James York and I am doing a distance learning PhD in education. My particular focus is on language learning and specifically how we may create interesting tasks or effective tasks in complex virtual environments like this.
My dissertation was about the pronunciation and phonology of English as an international language, and in this dissertation I focused on two aspects of Arab learners' speech sample. These two aspects were their intelligibility and their comprehensibility to native and non-native speakers of English. This topic is very important for many reasons. Obviously, English is the world lingua franca, and it is also the preferred lingua franca in my small little country in the Gulf, which is the United Arab Emirates, where there is at least 200 nationalities live and exist together in a small area. And because of this, these 200 nationalities bring with them different types of first languages and different types of cultures, which makes the study of a language for daily communication like English language a very interesting study and a very important study as well.
One of the challenges that we have here in the higher education speaking classroom is engaging learners in their speaking task on a day-to-day basis. This is due to the fact that the speaking task is cognitively, emotionally, and socially demanding. This has been the drive for me to study in the classroom and engagement with language and research it in the Kuwaiti higher education context as part of my PhD study. What I'm trying to focus on in particular is the affective factors.
For my thesis, I compared the reading sections of IELTS and TOEFL. And once I completed my doctoral studies, I was lucky enough to obtain a position at Cambridge Assessment, where I worked on the Young Learners examinations and created new listening items.
My thesis is a comparison of student performance, spoken performance, as they complete two different kinds of tasks. One is in a virtual environment and one is face-to-face. And I'm looking for how they perform, any differences in their performance in terms of complexity, accuracy and fluency. For example, students will complete a spot the difference task face-to-face using paper, and then they will complete the same spot the difference task in a virtual environment, and we'll compare their output over both tasks. I think this is a very important topic as the use of virtual reality and other pervasive technology like this becomes much more normal in our daily lives and into the future. So it's very important to know first how that differs, how their communication may differ between face-to-face and online learning, and how we can best utilize online learning or virtual domains for language learning.
What I'm hoping to achieve is developing my skills, my practice and knowledge as a lecturer, and ambitiously to contribute to expanding the literature on engagement with language and second language teaching and learning to benefit my friends and colleagues in the field.
I've joined the Open University as a research associate, and I'm actively involved in academia now. So I'm involved in publishing research and also bidding for funding. Some of the work I'm involved in at the moment involves working with the British Council on the APTIS test and also with ETS, who produce the TOEFL test.
I enjoyed very much my study at Leicester University, and I consider it a very unique period in my life. Since my graduation, I have published a couple of articles, and I frequently participated in international conferences in different capacities, as well as in teacher professional development organizations. My research interest covers pronunciation of English, phonology of English as international language, and the contrastive analysis between English and Arabic languages. I am currently the Assistant Dean for Research and Outreach at the University College in Zayed University in Abu Dhabi, and I am an Associate Tutor at the MA program in Applied Linguistics and TESOL at the University of Leicester.